Good Sunday morning, cold Sunday morning. To the bone here. Did anybody get to watch the Chiefs and Dolphins last night? You had to watch it on Peacock. Ooh, great game, but I could feel the wind chill from here. Just thinking about it, I shiver. Old Tay-Tay had some nerve being up in that extremely warm box suite dancing. I'm like, whew. It is beyond Burr down there. And you got your hot cocoa. Way to represent. Girlfriend of the year. Anyhow, I still think that the team would have done better this year had we not had the relationship going on. I think that could have waited, but I'm being a little selfish. So let's see who's in here. Sorry about the short notice, but this case is really upsetting me. Let's see who is in here. First one in was our friend Katrina. Hello, Rose, Lisa, Susie Sue. I see Angel and Kimmer made it in. Hey, Bama Cat. Hey, Bama Cat, is this near you? Where little Phenix went missing? Not that I think you have anything to do with it, just wondering what locally people are saying. Hello, Comrie. How's it going? Pat K. Hey. Mermaid said, I'm invested now in this case. Thank you, Brooks. Well, thank you, Mermaid. I've been reading everything I can get my hands on, and it's just not adding up for me. I don't know what the hell's going on. I think we need to put our heads together and try to figure out what direction this is heading, because he has been missing since Friday afternoon. Now, I misread the article. Let me pull it up. I thought it said 12:30 a.m. It's 12:30 p.m. Okay, authorities and volunteers are continuing the search for 4-year-old Phenix Wilkerson, who went missing Friday afternoon in southeast Alabama. Law enforcement said the child was last seen around 12:30 p.m. when he disappeared from his family's camper near Sid Bush Road in Clayton. He was wearing a blue tie-dye shirt, gray sweatpants, and no shoes. The State Bureau of Investigation and Aviation units are on the scene assisting with the search effort, and they will continue to make all resources available. They said there's reportedly 100 volunteers from throughout the state, good representing. And this is what the mother is saying happened. Now, again, we don't have very much information on this case, but we're going to figure it out. There is a Facebook group for it. I'll link that in. Not my Facebook group, but one I came across. And they are very invested in this case. I love to see people come together. Jesse Lynn said, how old is the little boy? According to this article, he is 4. All right, Barbour County Sheriff Tyrone Smith told the news outlet that Wilkerson was asleep in a camper. Now, this is at 12:30 p.m., not a.m., when his mother went to the restroom at a nearby house. When she returned, he was gone, and this is in quotes, and she and the man who stayed with the boy when she left contacted authorities when they could not quickly locate the child afterward. Okay. So the mother has been active on social media. Go mom, advocate, keep his name out there. And she's saying, listen, it does not matter unless it comes from law enforcement. Okay, this is what the sheriff's department has said. And I agree with mom. Unless it comes from law enforcement or you or the man, because you all were there, it really shouldn't matter. But you know how we do. We're going to discuss the shit out of it. Okay, but this came from law enforcement. He was asleep in a camper when his mother went to the restroom at a nearby house. When she returned, he was gone, and she and the man who stayed with the boy when she left contacted authorities when they could not quickly locate the child. Okay. That's from law enforcement. That's what we've got. Let's look at this news clip. We will come back to that. So far, what are you guys thinking? We only know a little bit. And kids don't just check out. Kids don't go to town to pick up cigarettes and do laundry. He has to be around there. If this is a wandering off with no shoes situation. Let's look at the temperature in that area right now. Okay, it's going to be 62 degrees today. The low is 34. Let's see what it was on January 12th. When he went missing. Hold on. 43 for the low, 68 for the high. Okay, still pretty chilly for a t-shirt, sweatpants, and no shoes. Harley said, "Can you please read the quote again?" Oh, yeah, I can. Matter of fact, I'm going to put it in the chat. Barbour County Sheriff Tyrone Smith told the outlet that Wilkerson was asleep in a camper when his mother went to the restroom at a nearby house. When she returned, he was gone. And she and the man who stayed with the boy when she left contacted authorities when they could not quickly locate the child. This doesn't make any sense. So either this is really bad journalism or it just seriously doesn't make sense. Okay, let's look at this news clip.
The Barbour County Sheriff's Office is asking for your help in finding a missing 4-year-old. Aaliyah troopers say that Phenix Wilkerson was last seen earlier today in Clayton. He was last seen wearing a blue tie-dye shirt, gray sweatpants, and no shoes. If you have any information on Wilkerson's whereabouts, you are urged to contact the Barbour County Sheriff's Office. The Barbour County.
Okay, basically about the same thing we've already heard. This is what Mom put on her Facebook. I'm not suggesting anyone friend her, message her, or anything. She said, "Please, y'all, it's been 30 hours now." Now, she posted this 15 hours ago. "Please help find my boy. Please, please, Sid Bush Road in Clayton area. Keep a lookout for him. You can't miss his bright red hair."
Getting colder and colder. Getting colder and colder.
What a sweet little boy. Sweet, sweet, sweet little boy. He needs to be somewhere safe. Okay, 23 hours ago, she posted, "Anybody who wants to come out and search for my baby Phenix Wilkerson, y'all please come. Bring your four-wheelers or whatever and just come search this area. Sid Bush Road in Clayton, Alabama. Please, please come help me find him." Well, I hope he is found with a quickness. With a quickness. I only have rumors as to who the man was. So I don't really want to run with that yet without something a little more official. 4 years old, Momo. Okay. It is not verified that the dad was anywhere around. So not going to say anything about the dad, at least today. At least today. Let's look at her statement.
In the frantic search of a 4-year-old autistic boy in Clayton. Here's News 4's Jacqueline Lambert with the desperate hunt in Barbour County for little Phenix Wilkerson.
Heartbreaking, distraught. I think I'm in shock right now because I can't feel anything because I think I'm just in a flight mode, like, just trying to find my baby.
Cheyenne Ray hasn't seen her 4-year-old son since midday on Friday.
I came up here and I seen that the door was open.
Cheyenne is talking about the camper they were staying in at the time of his disappearance.
I ran up in there and he wasn't there, so I looked everywhere around in the house for him and I didn't see him.
She claims that after the few minutes it took her to walk to her mother's nearby Clayton, Alabama home and back.
Okay, now it's not a neighbor. See, this is why we have to do this slowly and all together. It's her mother's. My question is, why aren't we in the house with the mother? We all heard that, right? It was her mother's house. We got to go back. You know how we do.
I think I'm in shock right now because I can't.
It is reported that he is autistic. I do not know if they were living in the camper on mom's property or they were just camping out. I do not know. I've heard both. And it's early in the case, so if you ask too many public questions, somebody, one of the innocent till proven guilty gang, is going to bite your head off. Bite your head off and shit down your neck. They're already out in droves. What does it matter? What does it matter? It does matter. Any inconsistency matters. Anything that seems weird matters. If we're thinking it, law enforcement's going over it or has gone over it.
Feel anything because I think I'm just in a flight mode, like, just trying to find my baby.
Cheyenne Ray hasn't seen her 4-year-old son since midday on Friday.
I came up here and I seen that the door was open.
Cheyenne is talking about the camper they were staying in at the time of his disappearance.
I ran up in there and he wasn't there, so I looked everywhere around in the house for him and I didn't see him.
She claims that after the few minutes it took her to walk to her mother's nearby Clayton, Alabama home and back, Phenix vanished, though she had left a friend to watch him.
And then came outside and I looked for him and I didn't see him, and then I called my mama and we looked and we couldn't find him, and then we finally called 911.
Dozens of volunteers teamed up with law enforcement to search for the missing boy who has autism.
We've done air searches. They're still doing it now. There's 3 different pieces of water and surrounding properties, and behind that property we've had divers in there. We have.
Okay, that was one of my first questions, particularly when it was reported that he is autistic, because several years ago, a nearby town, little boy got outside. I believe he was 2 or 3. I'd have to look again. And anyway, he was frantic and was just mesmerized by water. Well, he was found hours later in the water. Little Phenix has been missing since Friday afternoon. Still no Phenix. Still no Phenix.
Have people right now walking the properties all the way around.
Despite the effort and resources put towards finding him, Phenix Wilkerson is still missing.
But I just worry about him being out there all by himself. Don't know where he's at. It's cold and it rained and he got rained on.
In Clayton, Jacqueline Lambert for your hometown news leader.
Sheriff Smith said about 100 volunteers searched for the little.
FormSwift. Just answer a few questions and FormSwift does the rest.
Let's get back to it.
Contracts, lease agreements, NDAs, taxes. Paperwork always takes longer than it should. Enter FormSwift.
Time is ticking and hopes are.
I'm always getting ads for litter boxes. Okay, do you, in your opinion, are you getting a frantic, coming unglued vibe from mom? You're stuck with me too, Christina. Peas in a Pod said, wonder if the man has some bad friends. That's what I want to know. I also want to know why we were staying on a camper on her mom's property, Phenix's grandma's property, and not in the house. Again, was this a let's go camp out? But she's saying it's cold. He got rained on. Somewhere around the internet, she said, I hope he's having fun because he likes to be outside. He does have a sister. I don't know where the sister is or where the sister was when he went missing. Deborah said, how close was the water? The sheriff just said nearby water. Let's look at it again.
Are fading in the frantic search of a 4-year-old autistic boy in Clayton. Here's News 4's Jacqueline Lambert with the desperate hunt in Barbour County for little Phenix Wilkerson.
Heartbreaking, distraught. I think I'm in shock right now because I can't feel anything because I think I'm just in a flight mode, like, just trying to find my baby.
Cheyenne Ray hasn't seen her 4-year-old son since midday on Friday.
I came up here and I seen that the door was open.
Cheyenne is talking about the camper they were staying in at the time of his disappearance.
I ran up in there and he wasn't there, so I looked everywhere around in the house for him and I didn't see him.
She claims that after the few minutes it took her to walk to her mother's nearby Clayton, Alabama home and back, Phenix vanished, though she had left a friend to watch him.
Okay, left a friend to watch him. The man, they said they reported the man. I said this in the Summer Wells case very early on when Can't said she was pouring cereal, then it was doing dishes, and Summer just walked out the back door. Now, that was the first story we got. I was like, well, genius. What direction did she go? Let's start there. So the man that was entrusted to watch Phenix while the mom, Cheyenne, went to pee-pee, what direction did he go? If everybody was asleep in the camper and they woke up and the camper door was open, I wouldn't have these questions.
Then came outside and I looked for him and I didn't see him, and then I called my mama and we looked and we couldn't find him, and then we finally called 911.
Dozens of volunteers teamed up with law enforcement to search for the missing boy who has autism.
We've done air searches. They're still doing it now. There's 3 different pieces of water and surrounding properties, and behind that property, we've had divers in there. We have people right now walking the properties all the way around.
Despite the effort and resources put towards finding him, Phenix Wilkerson is still missing.
But I just worry about him being out there all by himself. Don't know where he's at. It's cold. And it rained, and he got rained on.
In Clayton,
I understand there's no dress rehearsal for when bad things happen, but the whole, it's cold, and he got rained on, that could just be her personality. I don't know the woman. Hang on, someone said, thank you, Kamari. Oh, kitty cats read my mind. So random man can't watch a 4-year-old while mom goes to take a potty break? What's up with the camper? Don't campers have potties? Web Weaver said, I just posted on my TikTok page. What is your TikTok, hun? And I'll put it up. Christina's got questions. Let's see if Christina has time to come up and visit with us. Because I heard about this. Well, I was just trying to go to sleep and, reading. Came across this, and needless to say, it's all that's been on my mind. I need more information on the camper. Is this the type of camper that you put on the back of a pickup truck? Or is it like a pull behind? They say camper, not RV. I would have to have other video clips of her to get a little better idea of her personality. It's under my name here, WebWeaver68. Hang on. TikTok. Okay, I hit follow. I don't see any videos, though. I don't see any videos. But anyway, let's keep getting his face out there. Remember, he went missing Friday afternoon. Hold on. Well, I thought I had the flyer. Jeez, Brooks. Let's try this again. Okay, if you want to take a screenshot of this, I'm going to post it in our Facebook group. Like I said, there is another Facebook group. There he is, Phenix Wilkerson. Last seen on January 12th, 2024 at 12:30 p.m. in the area of Sid Bush Road in Clayton, Alabama. 4 years old, white male, 3 foot, 5 inches tall, auburn hair. I would call it red, about the same color as mine. Last seen wearing a blue tie-dye t-shirt, gray sweatpants, no shoes. Any information, any sighting, 911 immediately. Or you can call the local sheriff's office.
And hopes are fading in the frantic search of a 4-year-old autistic boy in Clayton. Here's News 4's Jacqueline Lambert with the desperate hunt in Barbour County for little Phenix Wilkerson.
Heartbreaking, distraught. I think I'm in shock right now because I can't feel anything because I think I'm just in a flight mode, like, just trying to find my baby.
Cheyenne Ray hasn't seen her 4-year-old son since midday on Friday.
I came up here and I seen that the door was open.
Cheyenne is talking about the camper they were staying in at the time of his disappearance.
I ran up in there and he wasn't there, so I looked everywhere around in the house for him and I didn't see him.
She claims that after the few minutes it took her to walk to her mother's nearby Clayton, Alabama home and back, Phenix vanished, though she had left a friend to watch him.
And then came outside and I looked for him and I didn't see him, and then I called my mama and we looked and we couldn't find him, and then we finally called 911.
Dozens of volunteers teamed up with law enforcement to search for the missing boy who has autism.
We've done air searches. They're still doing it now. There's 3 different pieces of water and surrounding properties, and behind that property we've had divers in there. We have people right now walking the properties all the way around.
Despite the effort and resources put towards finding him, Phenix Wilkerson is still missing.
Still missing. Been missing almost 48 hours because he went missing, like I said, 12:30 p.m. on Friday. It has been cold overnight. He has no shoes on. The mother said it rained on him. Kat is already getting red flags. Carly, hi Brooks, I'm glad you're on today. Been having a rough time. Reach out, girlfriend. What's going on? Talk to me. Too calm for me. Mermaid, yes, I thought, just my brain, sometimes you know how my brain works. When I first read the article, I thought we were saying 12:30 p.m. at night. She went to pee. She came back. Camper doors open. He's gone. I thought maybe she left him in there asleep. It's nighttime. He got scared and came to look for her. Then I find out it's 12:30 in the afternoon, and a man, in quotes, was left to watch him. Why not take him to the bathroom with you? He could watch TV with grandma while you're going pee-pee. Too many things are not making sense to me. So let's just keep following this. Hey, Canvas and Crime. Let's keep following this. So far, what do you think? It's early on, and what we think doesn't solve the case, as you know, but we are allowed to discuss crimes in our society. I know it does rub some people the wrong way, but yes, we are allowed to discuss what goes on in our society. I want to know how long the three of them searched before they decided to call 911, why she didn't just take him to the house to see his grandma while she peed, why left with the random man who wasn't paying enough attention to notice he opened the camper door and took off. I want to know how long they've been shut up in that camper, why they aren't living with the mother or have their own residence. I have a lot of stories. I have a lot of questions. Where's the man now? Who's the man? Yes, S. Hagen. Sorry to wake you up like this. Another missing baby. Uh-oh, I'm a mean girl. Said she sounds to me just like Jacqueline and what's his name when they were getting asked about Classic and Sincere. Thank you, random commenter, because I want to know more about the camper. We need to know more about the camper. Some of those camper doors are really hard to open. And that is coming from me. I have issues. We need to map this out, know more about the area. See something, say something. Said the camper space is like a closet. We're supposed to believe he didn't hear a door open? Yeah, well, where's the sister? She has 2 children, a boy and a girl. Where's sister? What is going on here? Queen of Hearts. This rubbed me the wrong way too. Oh, but the good thing is he likes being outside, according to the mom. The good news is he likes being outside, okay? He's been missing since Friday at 12:30 during a pee break with a random man who just didn't happen to notice him getting away. Nobody heard the camper door open, but the good news is he likes being outside. I don't understand what the hell's going on, but I'm about to lose my mind, and I don't have far to go. I don't have far to go, if you know what I mean. This is sus AF. I've been looking and looking and looking. I don't see anything from the grandmother. Nothing from the grandmother. Let me see if I can find something from the dad. Yesterday, Cheyenne posted, it's 2:42 a.m. and my baby is still missing. Everyone has left and I'm just sitting here alone in the dark about everything. I just want my baby home. Thank y'all to everyone who came to help, but please don't stop looking for him. Please, let's get my sweet boy home. He is autistic and I know he is wondering where his mama is. Please share as much as you can. This is a very extensive search. Law enforcement hit the ground running. 6 days ago, she posted a picture of her daughter and son. Again, I don't know where the daughter is. I don't know if the kids have the same father. I don't know what's going on here yet. I know it's extremely, extremely concerning because it doesn't work that way. Kids don't just vanish. They don't. And if they do, wander off, they are found quickly. He's not my son, and I feel hysterical. I feel like my heart is about to jump out of my chest. At this moment, it is safe to say something does not look right. Something does not look right. Something's not passing the smell test. Whiskey Boots said, would he have come to strangers calling his name, or would he hide? This I don't know. I mean, by now it's safe to say he's cold, he's hungry, his feet hurt. I would think he'd come to anybody. And I would think if he was wandering around looking for his mother, he would at some point have come across his grandmother's house. It's just, they said down the road. I want to know if this is a very rural area or if there's any other houses around. Do they have cameras? We have a lot to find out. A lot. And I have a feeling this isn't going to be the last we're going to hear of this case. So any update you guys see, you can email it to me. You can put it in the Crime Lines and Lies Facebook group. Comment on this show, please. If you catch us on the replay, please leave me a comment. And let's keep this going. Ooh, cat, yes. Anybody that lives locally, please reach out. Because you know locals always know way more than what we hear in the news. Queen of Hearts is all over it. She said red flags everywhere. His footprints were found by the pond. But is that before or after the rain? I did not hear anything about footprints. Nothing about footprints. Either way, he's in danger. Whether he likes being outside or not, he is in danger. So let's share his flyer. This is the only one that we have available right now. Let's share his flyer. Please share this show. And again, anything you guys hear, put it in the Crime Lines and Lies Facebook group. Email me. However you want to do it, put it in Discord. I'll start a room in there. And again, this is in Alabama. Clayton, Alabama. All right, guys. I'll either see you back here later this afternoon if there is an update on Little Phenix, or I'll see you back here tomorrow morning. Again, sorry for the short notice and the short show because we just don't have that much information yet. It does sort of have little baby Dior Koontz vibes for me too. For me too. All right, guys. Have a great Sunday. Try to stay warm. Again, if I don't see you back here later this afternoon, then I'll see you back here tomorrow morning. Thank you so much for being here, and let's figure out what happened. You guys are the absolute best. Love you.